Hi all, it's me Anne from Geeks of Green, and today I will talk about a few plants that could struggle in the winter months, in the dry months. When I talk about winter, I am not talking about extremely harsh winters in some parts of our country where it is freezing and plants cannot handle it. Generally, I'm talking up to 16 degrees Celsius where the plants can bear. Generally, plants can bear. But there are some plants that would really struggle even in such temperatures when it becomes little chilly and the air is extremely dry. It does struggle. For me, I'm from Mumbai, so I will tell you that the temperatures here don't become that harsh. The maximum it has dropped down to is 11 degrees, and it usually is in between 18 to 24 degrees. So that is what I call a winter for me. There are some places in the country where the winters are extremely harsh, but plants generally don't have the ability to, I'm talking about tropical plants, they don't have the ability to handle temperatures below 16 degrees, and it becomes very difficult for them to survive. Tropical plants in my city, the ones that I have, if you've been watching my channel, you would know that these also do suffer in the winter months that Mumbai has. So I'm talking about milder winters, I'm talking about dry air, less humidity, drier times. So today I will be talking about those plants that would struggle in this kind of climate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the plants that I have experience with, which are in my balcony. So I'll pick out a few plants that would struggle, I know would struggle in this winter month. The first one I would go with are begonias. Cane begonias, I do love to keep cane begonias, but they do die down in winter. So I have a couple of them here. As you can see, they're already becoming a little dry, and they will become worse, I know that, but they do come back in the rains. If I can somehow keep them alive by watering them consistently in the winter season and the summer months, then probably these will grow well. So begonias are something that I really keep my eye out for in the winter. So one thing that I do is setting a few cuttings in hydroponics really works. They really grow well in that. So that is one tip that I can give you. Put some of your cuttings in semi-hydro and you can always sustain those cuttings, and they have a better chance at keeping alive because there's constant humidity around them and the nutrient water keeps it healthy. So semi-hydro is a good way to go to preserve a few plants that you have during the winter months. Even people in very harsh spaces can probably keep your plants in semi-hydro inside your house under a light bulb, and probably it will grow well. So the next plant that I would talk about is the cissus discolor. As you can see, it's grown really wild all over, all around from there. The pot is right here. So the plant has gone always. So it has been growing consistently and pretty well. Now I know in the last winter, this plant had completely died down and it had gone down to zero. Maybe one or two leaves were left on the plant. And I thought it was dead, it wouldn't survive. But the rains came and the plant was back and it grew back in all its glory and has been growing. I did try to propagate, but I didn't succeed. But yeah, I'm expecting some drama this winter from this plant. So the key with this one is don't give up. Even if you see it dying down, don't throw it away. Wait, even if it dies down to the last leaf, somehow sustain it till the rainy season comes and then the plant comes back. I wanted to share with you guys an interesting product that I came across from Vilvah, a brand that I trust. I've been using Vilvah products for a while now, and as you know, their products are the perfect harmony between Mother Nature's bountiful ingredients and future forward clean technology. So when they sent this Vilvah hair removal powder, I was super excited. Yes, a powder that can get rid of unwanted hair in minutes. It has natural organic ingredients like aloe vera powder, vanilla bean powder, kaolin clay, cacao, Moroccan lava clay, which not only removes unwanted hair, but also gently exfoliates dead skin to reduce tan and make the skin smoother. What's best is, unlike shaving or waxing, it removes hair without irritating the skin and is pain-free, yet leaves a smooth finish. The hair does not quickly grow back and is not rough or hard. It is suitable for all skin types. Vilvah products contain no sulfates, no silicons, no parabens, no artificial fragrances, no glycols, and no GMOs. And it hasn't been tested on animals. You should try out their products for yourselves and see the difference and be part of an initiative that makes a difference. You can use my code GEEKOPT to get a 20% discount from Vilvah's official website. Only the first 500 people to use this coupon will get this discount. Go use the link in the description and get yours right away. The next plants that suffer during the rains are ferns, and I have quite a few ferns here and there in my balcony, and there are a few that will dry out more than the others, so you have to be very careful with your watering. If you water them almost every day, then they will remain green and lush, but then if you forget to water them or if you take time in watering them, they will definitely start crisping and drying. So for ferns, the thing that you have to do is give them a good moisture retaining mix that will hold water and keep the roots moist. And when you water the plant, it will retain moisture for a longer time. Also, you can add a lot of vermicompost because it not only holds water, it also is very nutrient rich and it helps the fern to grow really well. My calatheas have already started struggling since the winter has set in, and I can see a lot of crisping happening as compared to when the rainy season was here. So looking at them, there is some crisping, and I can see that some of them are struggling. My obifolia is doing okay. One is struggling, one is not. And this Romanthi is crisping a bit. So yeah, I'm expecting much more crisping, much more drama. Some of them will die, some of them will survive. So the lancifolia here has some dried leaves, but more or less it is doing pretty okay. If you can see, it's doing pretty okay, but a few dry leaves here and there, which I will pluck out later. When it comes to calatheas, there's not much we can do because they are a very fussy plant. They need humidity, they need certain conditions that sometimes we cannot replicate at home. And I have heard so many people cry about their calatheas and really struggle to keep them alive. So I always say, if you're going in for calatheas, though they have gorgeous leaves, think twice, think thrice, think once again, and then only buy the plant, because this plant can cause a lot of heartbreaks. And probably if you're in a coastal area or very humid climate, they will do well. But if you are in a dry climate, I would say stay away from this plant unless you have a nice high-end humidifier that can keep them happy. So with calatheas, there's not much you can do. You have to just go with the flow, accept loss. And if you're ready to do that, then go ahead, keep as many calatheas as you want. So the last plant I'm really concerned about is my Humalomena, because though it looks like a sturdy plant, it is an extremely thirsty plant. If I forget to water it, the leaves just become smaller and they start dying out, and it's not a happy plant in the winter. So this is one plant that I'm a little concerned about this month. You can see that the leaves are okay, they're not doing very great. Probably it's not getting as much light over here. So if it had some brighter light, probably it would do better. So it's generally the plant is facing outside. So it's most of the leaves are on that side, but a few leaves are here for you to know. This plant I'm concerned about in the rains, but somehow it survives. It doesn't die out completely. It struggles, but it survives. So I would rate these as my plants that I need to really look out for in the winter months and somehow sustain them through the dry months till it's rainy and till it's more better for them to grow and thrive. I really hope that you like this video, and I hope that you've gathered some tips that you could use in your balcony. If you did, do comment down below, and I hope to see you soon in many more videos. Till then, stay green.